Chosen one, listen closely. This is not just another moment, it is a divine interruption. I am speaking directly to you, the one who has been walking through silent battles that no one else could see. You have cried tears that no one else understood and endured pain that words could not hold. But today, I come to tell you what broke you made you. The very thing that tried to destroy you has become the fire that refined you. Do you not see it yet? Every shattered piece of your past was placed by my hand to form something new, something holy, something powerful, something unshakable. You thought the breaking was punishment, but it was preparation. You thought I had left you, but I was closer than your breath. For every wound, I was there. For every loss, I was shaping strength inside of you. For every betrayal, I was cutting away what could not go where you are going. You have been chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are purposed. I allowed certain things to fall apart so that nothing false could remain attached to your destiny. Hear me, your breaking was never your ending. It was your becoming. It was the doorway to your transformation, the moment I began turning your pain into power. And now the power that once seemed hidden beneath your sorrow is rising. It is time to step into what I have been preparing you for all along. You have carried the weight of the world, but soon you will carry my glory. You have walked through the valley of tears, but soon you will dance in the field of triumph. Every night of grief is giving birth to a dawn of joy. Stay close, stay open. Because in this message I will reveal why you were broken, why I allowed the crushing, and how every scar on your soul has become the mark of a divine warrior. You will understand what the enemy meant for evil. I have turned for good. This is your awakening. This is your restoration. This is your rise. Chosen one. Before the foundations of the world were laid, I saw you. Before your first breath, I marked you. And though the world tried to label you by your wounds, I named you by your purpose. I called you mine. Every moment of your life has been written in my book. Even the moments that seemed like chaos were carefully orchestrated under my sovereign hand. You are not the result of chance. You are the manifestation of divine intention. When I formed you, I placed within you both light and strength, treasures that could only be discovered through pressure. And that pressure you felt, those seasons that broke you, were never meant to bury you. They were designed to awaken what I placed inside you. Hear me clearly. I am the one who walks with you through fire. I am the one who whispers to you in the silence, when no one else understands. When others turned away, I leaned closer. When your faith trembled, I steadied your heart. You wondered why the pain was allowed. You asked me, why did you let them hurt me? Why did you stay silent when I cried? But my child, I was not absent. I was working in the unseen. You see only the breaking, but I see the rebuilding. You feel the loss, but I see the gain that is yet to come. I allowed the breaking because I was creating capacity for greater wisdom, deeper compassion, and unshakable power. There is nothing wasted in your journey. Every tear has watered the soil of your next season. Every disappointment has redirected you toward divine alignment. Every closed door was my protection, not rejection. I speak now as your creator, your redeemer, your defender. What the enemy tried to twist into tragedy, I am turning into testimony. What felt like your downfall will soon become your rise. You are walking into the chapter where everything begins to make sense. And even now, as this message reaches your spirit, my presence is surrounding you. Can you feel it? That warmth stirring in your chest? That's not coincidence. That's my spirit confirming what you already knew deep down. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not finished. This message comes from heaven's throne, a decree sealed in glory and sent directly to your heart. It carries the weight of eternity because it carries your name. I have watched your journey, the storms, the betrayals, the silent nights. But I have also seen your endurance, your quiet faith, your persistence when no one applauded. Now I speak as the Lord of restoration. You are stepping into divine recompense. Every battle that broke you was building something greater. The enemy thought he was breaking your faith, but he was only proving it could not be broken. So listen, chosen one. You are about to see what I have seen all along. You are about to walk in the beauty that was hidden behind your pain. The fire that once burned you will now light your way. The breaking was never your destruction, it was your transformation. Chosen one, hear me now, for this is the hour of unveiling. What was once concealed in the shadows of your pain is now coming into the light of my glory. I am removing the veil from your story so that you may finally see what I have been building all along. There was a time when you thought your breaking was proof of abandonment, but it was proof of divine investment. I allowed certain things to collapse, not because you failed, but because false foundations could not hold the weight of what I was preparing to place upon you. Your heart was shattered so that I could rebuild it with eternal strength. Your trust was tested so that I could teach you how to walk by faith and not by sight. Listen, this is the prophecy. I am turning your pain into power. Every wound will become a weapon of wisdom. Every scar will become a seal of authority. Where you were once silenced, you will now speak with fire. Where you were once overlooked, you will now carry my favor in plain sight. You will begin to see doors opening that you did not knock on. You will find opportunities chasing you that once seemed unreachable. For I have spoken your name in rooms you have never entered. And the sound of your obedience has reached heaven's court. The storm that once raged against you was not sent to drown you. It was sent to reveal what could not be shaken within you. You thought the wind was against you, but it was carrying you to the next level. You thought you lost everything, but in truth, you were being repositioned for double. I am restoring what was stolen. I am redeeming what was wasted. And I am releasing a greater glory upon your life than you have ever known. This is not the end, this is the turning point. The ashes you sit upon are about to become the soil of new beginnings. The tears you've cried are the oil that will anoint your next season. What broke you was never the final word. I am the author, and I am writing a new chapter where victory will echo through every line of your story. You will stand in places that once rejected you. You will see the same hands that hurt you extend toward you in awe and respect. You will walk through doors that your pain has qualified you to open. Because I am not only healing you, I am promoting you. The world will look and say, "How did they rise again?" And you will say, "It was the Lord." Your testimony will carry weight because it was born in fire. And your fire will ignite faith in those who thought they were finished. Chosen one, this is your prophecy. The time of mourning is over. The time of manifestation has come. I have turned the tide in your favor. And what once worked against you will now work for you. You will see beauty emerge from the very places that once looked barren. You will see abundance flow from what once felt empty. The wilderness that once surrounded you will soon bloom with purpose. And as you rise, my light will rest upon you, undeniable, unstoppable, unexplainable. You are about to become the living proof that pain can be transformed into power, that wounds can become weapons, and that the broken can become chosen. So lift your eyes, lift your spirit, for I am breathing upon your destiny again. And what I begin, no force in hell can stop. Chosen one, Do you understand what truly happened in those moments that broke you? It was not random suffering. It was a sacred transaction, a divine exchange where I took your weakness and began weaving it into strength. Every tear you shed was not in vain. It became the ink that wrote your testimony. In the unseen realm, pain is not wasted. It becomes the forge where faith is purified. It becomes the soil where endurance grows. And in your life, I have been cultivating something far greater than comfort. I have been cultivating character. Because purpose without refinement becomes pride, and blessing without depth becomes burden. So I allowed the breaking to deepen you, to anchor you, to make you unshakable. You see, power born from pride cannot stand against the storms of destiny. But power born from pain carries eternal authority. The world celebrates the shining, but I anoint through the crushing. I chose you to walk a road that few can endure, because through your endurance, others will find hope. The light that will shine through you must pass through the cracks of your brokenness. The enemy thought that breaking you would silence your voice, but I used the breaking to amplify it. He thought your wounds would make you weak, but I turned them into wells of wisdom. He thought your loss would end your story, but I have written resurrection into your very DNA. Understand this, your pain was a key. It unlocked realms of revelation that ease could never open. It gave you eyes to see the invisible, ears to hear what others overlook, and a heart that can feel what heaven feels. You now walk with empathy that heals. You now speak with authority that shakes darkness. You now stand in places of peace that only the broken can access. There are some things only the fire can teach you: how to discern truth from deception, how to stand when the ground trembles, how to love without needing to be loved back. And you, chosen one, have learned these lessons through the flames. The seasons that stripped you were not punishment. They were purification. Like gold refined in fire, you are emerging radiant, uncorrupted, and pure. Your soul has been tested, your motives examined, your heart purified, and now I can trust you with what others only pray for. Do not despise the days of pain, for they were your preparation. You have gained what cannot be taught in books: the wisdom of endurance, the power of surrender, the beauty of brokenness. And now everything you went through will serve you. Your past is not your prison. It is your platform. Your wounds are not your shame. They are your credentials in the kingdom. When you speak, your words will carry the weight of heaven, because they were birthed through suffering. When you pray, your petitions will pierce the heavens, because they were soaked in tears. When you love, your love will heal others, because it flows from a heart that knows pain. This is the divine meaning behind your breaking. I was not taking from you. I was investing in you. I was shaping you into a vessel fit for greater glory. Every trial was a chisel, every tear a seed, every silence a classroom. Now the harvest of that pain is beginning to break through the soil of your destiny. Do you feel it stirring within you now, that quiet strength, that steady peace? That is the fruit of your faith. That is the mark of someone who has wrestled with angels and walked away with a limp and a blessing. You have graduated from survival into sovereignty, from woundedness into wisdom. You are not who you were before the breaking. You have become something heaven can use, something rare, something holy, something powerful. And soon the world will see what I already know, that what broke you was the birthplace of your power. Chosen one. Now that the meaning has been revealed, I will show you the signs. For I never speak without confirming my word. I leave traces of my promise in your daily life, subtle glimpses that whisper, I am still here. Watch carefully in this season, for these confirmations will not be random. They will be divine fingerprints, marking your path, reminders that everything I promised is already unfolding. First, you will feel an inner peace that makes no sense. Where there once was anxiety, there will be calm. The storm around you may still rage, but the storm inside of you will grow still. That peace is not natural, it is my spirit testifying that your breakthrough is near. It will come in waves washing over you when you least expect it, reminding you that you are walking on the right road. Second, familiar things will begin to lose their pull. The places, habits, and people that once kept you bound will no longer satisfy you. It will feel as though your spirit has outgrown your surroundings. Do not resist this discomfort. It is a holy stretching. I am expanding your capacity for new glory. This detachment is not loss. It is preparation. Third, unexpected favor will begin to find you. Doors you didn't knock on will open. People you've never met will speak your name with kindness. Opportunities will emerge from directions you never considered. These are not coincidences, they are alignments. Heaven's calendar is shifting in your favor, and I am positioning you before the eyes of those assigned to bless you. Fourth, your dreams will carry divine messages. Visions, impressions, and flashes of light will stir your spirit while you rest. I will speak through symbols, rivers, doors, crowns, light, fire, each one holding meaning that will awaken deeper faith. When you awaken, you will feel my nearness as if heaven itself touched your soul while the world slept. Fifth, there will be divine repetition. You will see numbers, words, or phrases that seem to follow you, perhaps 11 and 11 or 7777, or the word restore. These are not accidents. They are heaven's echo reminders that the prophecy is active. When these signs appear, pause and say, I receive it, Lord. That acknowledgement unlocks acceleration. Sixth, you will notice confirmation through people. Someone may speak words that mirror what you prayed in secret. A stranger might say something that pierces your heart with recognition. That is me speaking through them, reminding you that I am not silent. I orchestrate even the smallest details to reassure you of my plan. These are the signs, my beloved peace that defies logic. Detachment from what once held you. Unexpected favor. Prophetic dreams. Heaven's repetition. And divine echoes through others. When you see them, do not doubt. Do not say, it's just coincidence. For nothing about your journey is random. Every sign is a whisper from eternity saying, it's happening. The prophecy is unfolding. So be still. Watch closely, for what I promised in secret will soon manifest in sight. Chosen one. Before the promise manifests in its fullness, there will be moments that feel like resistance. Do not mistake this resistance for failure. It is not a sign that you are off course. It is a sign that you are close. Understand this, every time a new dimension of destiny opens, there is always a gate of testing. Not because I want to harm you, but because I want to anchor you. The weight of what is coming requires roots deep enough to hold it. If the blessing arrives before the foundation is ready, it crushes instead of lifts. So the tests you will face are not punishments, they are proofs. They reveal what you have learned, who you have become, and what you can now carry. You may notice hidden challenges appearing like shadows. Some will come from within old fears, resurfacing doubts, trying to whisper again, fatigue that tempts you to quit. Others will come from outside, sudden opposition, unexpected delays. People misunderstanding your heart. These are not random. They are refining fires designed to strengthen what you built in secret. Sometimes the challenge will be silence. You will pray and feel like heaven is still. That silence is not abandonment. It is my invitation to trust. When you cannot feel me, lean on what I already said. When you do not hear me, stand on what I have already promised. Sometimes the challenge will be distraction. Opportunities will appear that look good, but are not me. Doors will open that lead to detours instead of destiny. In these moments, do not rush. Ask for my discernment. Remember, not every open door is a divine door. Sometimes the challenge will be opposition. As light rises upon you, darkness will try to intimidate you. People may doubt you, envy, may surface accusations, may fly. But you are not to fight in the flesh. Your defense is my presence, your weapon is peace. When you bless those who curse you, you disarm the enemy. When you stay silent in the face of provocation, you rise above the trap. Sometimes the challenge will be waiting. Waiting feels like wasting, but it is not. Waiting is where strength is renewed, vision clarified, and character solidified. Do not despise the pause, it is part of the process. Chosen one. If you feel pressed, know that you are being prepared. If you feel tested, know that you are being trusted. These hidden challenges are not signs of my absence. They are signs of your advancement. They are the stretching before the release, the pressure before the breakthrough, the tightening before the launch. You are not alone in these challenges. I walk with you in the fire. I whisper wisdom when confusion surrounds you. And when you pass these tests as you will emerge carrying authority that no one can counterfeit. Do not fear the challenge. It is evidence that destiny is near. It is proof that the promise is real. Chosen one. Now that you understand the meaning behind your breaking and the purpose of your pain, here. My instructions for obedience is the bridge between revelation and manifestation. I am about to bring you into new territory, but you must enter it with clean hands and a clear heart. 1. Guard your atmosphere. Not everyone can walk with you into this next chapter. The weight of what I am about to place upon you requires stillness, purity, and discernment. Distance is not rejection, it is protection. Do not apologize for choosing peace over company. There are voices that were useful for your last season, but dangerous for your next one. Release them in love and walk forward in silence. You will hear me most clearly when the noise around you fades. 2. Speak only when I tell you. The next moves I am orchestrating in your life are sacred. Do not announce what I am still anointing. Some blessings lose power when exposed too early. Move quietly. Let your fruit speak where your words cannot. When the time is right, I will place you on platforms that require no striving. 3. Keep your heart soft. I know the betrayals wounded you. I saw the ones who smiled in your face and cursed you behind your back. But you must not allow bitterness to contaminate your anointing. Forgive not because they deserve it, but because you cannot carry resentment and revelation together. You are too close to the promise to look backward in anger. Your heart must remain pure so that my glory can flow through it without obstruction. 4. Return to the secret place. Your power does not come from public victories. It comes from private surrender. Close the door, come to me in stillness, and pour out your soul. Do not seek validation from people when you already have my approval. It was in the secret place that I first spoke your name, and it will be in the secret place that I release your next instruction. When you draw near to me, I reveal strategies that no enemy can decipher. 5. Walk in gratitude. Gratitude is the gate to overflow. When you thank me for what you have, you unlock what is next. Every morning declare, Lord, I thank you for what broke me for it, built me. Your gratitude becomes the language that summons favor. The more you thank me, the more I release into your hands. 6. Stay consistent. Do not despise small beginnings. Faithfulness in the unseen builds authority in the open. Keep showing up. Keep praying, even when you feel nothing. Keep sowing even when you see no harvest. Every act of obedience is a seed that heaven remembers. Soon those seeds will break through the ground in a sudden flood of manifestation. 7. Prepare for acceleration. Things will begin to happen faster than before. Opportunities will align suddenly. Connections will appear out of nowhere. Do not be startled you prayed for this. Just be ready. Keep your spirit anchored so that the speed of favor does not unseat your focus. Stay humble in the rise, for humility keeps the oil flowing. 8. Keep your vision holy. Do not measure success by the world's scale. I am not blessing you for applause. I am blessing you for assignment. Everything I give you is for my glory. Use your influence to lift others, not yourself. Be a light that points back to me. If you keep your motives pure, I will keep your path clear. Chosen one. This is your divine instruction. These steps are not burdens, they are blueprints. They are the map that will guide you through the transition from brokenness to brilliance. Follow them closely, and you will see what happens when heaven and earth agree over your life. Do not fear missing it, for you are already walking in it. The moment you said yes to my will, the alignment began. Now stay faithful, stay focused, stay yielded. For I am about to display through your life what divine restoration truly looks like. Chosen one. Do not be afraid of what lies ahead. Do not tremble at the sight of what seems uncertain. For I, the Lord your protector, go before you, beside you, and behind you. You are surrounded not by danger, but by divine defense. When you walk through the fire, the flames will not consume you. When you pass through the waters, they will not overwhelm you. I have commanded my angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They walk unseen, but their presence is felt. They stand at your door, watch over your rest, and move with you in the unseen places. You have worried that the attacks around you mean that you are vulnerable. But hear me, the very presence of warfare is proof of your worth. The enemy only fights what carries power. Yet no weapon formed against you shall prosper. The arrows may fly, but they will dissolve mid-air. The traps may be set, but they will only expose themselves. The whispers behind your back will turn into winds that carry you higher. You are not fighting alone. My spirit lives within you, the same spirit that raised Christ from the dead. Do you understand the magnitude of that power? It means no darkness can remain where my light dwells. It means that even if you stumble, grace will catch you. Even if you fall, mercy will lift you. Even if you are surrounded, my hand will make a way through. In this next season, my hedge around you will grow thicker. You will notice how quickly I silence storms that once frightened you. You will see enemies exhaust themselves trying to reach you, but they will find only frustration because you are hidden in me. I am your refuge, your fortress, your secret place. When fear knocks, faith will answer. When doubt whispers, my truth will roar. Rest in this assurance, nothing can touch what I have consecrated. You have been marked by heaven, covered in the blood of divine protection. Even in your sleep, my presence keeps watch. Even in moments you feel alone, I am surrounding you. Your safety is not found in walls or weapons. It is found in my word. And I have spoken, you are secure. When you feel the pressure increase, remind yourself, protection does not always look like absence of battle. Sometimes it looks like peace in the middle of it. I am not keeping you away from the storm. I am teaching you how to sleep through it. That is the power of those who walk with me. They do not panic when others do, because they know their outcome has already been written. So take courage, my beloved. You are not fragile. You are fortified. You are not exposed. You are encased in divine covering. My hand rests upon your head. My fire surrounds your steps, and my angels stand watch over your path. No force can remove what I have sealed. No curse can undo what I have blessed. You are protected eternally, completely, perfectly. Chosen one. This is what all the breaking, all the refining, all the hidden years were for. This is the moment when the pain you carried becomes the power you carry. This is the chapter where the ashes of your old season burst into the garden of your new one. I am not simply restoring what you lost. I am transforming you into someone who could never again be who you were. You are stepping into a life that cannot be compared to your past because the vessel you have become is not the vessel you once were. You are not returning to normal, you are walking into new. You will wake up one morning and realize the heaviness is gone. The fear that shadowed you will have no voice. The shame that clung to you will have no grip. And in its place will be a deep, quiet strength, a boldness that feels like wind beneath your spirit, a joy that cannot be stolen because it does not depend on circumstances. You will see it in your relationships. The ones who are meant for this next chapter will be drawn to you in unity and purpose. Connections will align like puzzle pieces, not forced, but fitting. Those who once wounded you will lose their power over your heart. You will bless even those who cursed you, and your freedom will speak louder than any retaliation ever could. You will see it in your provision. Opportunities you once chased will begin to chase you. Doors that were sealed shut will swing open with ease. Resources will appear at the exact moment they are needed. Not to make you comfortable, but to position you to accomplish what I have assigned to you. You will see it in your spirit. The dreams I gave you will stir awake again, but this time they will come with strategies and support. What once felt impossible will suddenly feel inevitable. You will find yourself speaking with wisdom that surprises even you, moving with authority that carries heaven's weight. You will stand in the very places where you once fell and feel no fear. You will look at the scars and feel only gratitude. You will testify without tears because the wound has been fully healed. You will carry peace as a garment and power as a fragrance. People will be drawn to you not for what you have, but for who you carry. This is not just restoration. This is fulfillment, the flowering of every seed you sowed in faith. You will reap where you did not see any growth. You will harvest in fields you thought were barren. And as you do, you will know the one who called you was faithful all along. Do not be surprised if the change feels sudden. Seasons shift overnight, and when I say, now everything accelerates. But you will not be overwhelmed, because I have already stretched your capacity. Your breaking built the strength to hold the blessing. This is the season where your testimony becomes the tool that lifts others, where your voice carries healing, where your life becomes a living prophecy of my goodness. You are stepping out of the wilderness with oil in your hands and light in your eyes. You are stepping into the promise as someone transformed. Lift your head, chosen one. The journey has refined you. The pain has prepared you. The fulfillment is upon you. Chosen one. Pause now and breathe. You have walked through fire and found faith. You have endured breaking and found beauty. You have faced silence and discovered my voice inside your soul. Everything you have heard is not just a promise, it is a decree. Heaven has spoken over you, and what I have spoken, no man, no power, no darkness can reverse. You are entering the days of fulfillment, where everything that once wounded you will now witness your rising. Before you go, seal this word in your spirit. Let these affirmations become your daily declaration, for what you speak in faith becomes what you live in reality. Affirmation 1. What broke me made me. Say it until it becomes your truth. Every scar is my story of strength. Every wound has become wisdom. I am not defined by pain. I am refined by purpose. Affirmation 2. God is turning my pain into power. Every moment I thought was wasted is becoming a weapon in His hand. Nothing in my story will end in defeat. Everything is being rewritten for glory. Affirmation 3. I am protected, chosen, and guided. No weapon formed against me can prosper. I walk with divine covering and heavenly backing. The same God who carried me through the storm now crowns me with peace in the sunlight. Affirmation 4. I am stepping into fulfillment. Doors are opening that no one can close. Favor is finding me in unexpected places. What once hurt me now honors me. I am walking in divine timing, and everything I touch shall prosper. Now receive this final blessing, the seal of heaven over your journey. My beloved May, my peace go before you, like a river washing away every trace of yesterday's sorrow. May my hand rest upon your shoulders, guiding you with wisdom, strength, and divine clarity. May your mind remain steady in the midst of change, and your heart overflow with gratitude for what is coming. I bless your path, that it may shine brighter with every step. I bless your voice, that it may carry healing wherever it is heard. I bless your hands, that they may build, create, and restore. And I bless your future, that it may reveal to the world the beauty of one who was broken and made whole by grace. Go now, chosen one. Walk in the authority that was always yours. The pain no longer defines you. The power now flows through you. This is your time. This is your rise. This is your fulfillment.